In 1994, amidst the breathtaking landscapes of New Zealand, the land was steeped in both beauty and tension. Tribes of Maori heritage flourished, upholding their traditions and customs. However, disputes over land and resources often led to conflict. One such war erupted between two prominent villages, Tauhiri, ruled by Princess Amelia's father, Chief Hakaoro, and Ruataniwa, governed by Chief Tearanga. The conflict began over ancestral lands near a fertile river that both villages claimed as their own. For generations, the river had been a source of sustenance, but disputes over fishing rights and agricultural expansion escalated tensions into a full-blown war. Amid this turmoil, Amelia, the spirited daughter of Tauhiri's chief, longed for freedom from the confines of her royal duties. At 22, she was renowned not only for her striking beauty, deep brown eyes, and intricate tomoko adorning her chin, but also for her adventurous heart. One sunlit morning, Amelia decided to explore the lush forests bordering Tauhiri, seeking solace from the chaos of war. She saddled her horse, Kaori, and rode into the wilderness. Her flowing flax cloak, woven with intricate patterns, billowed in the wind, and the hei-tiki pendant around her neck gleamed under the sunlight. Unbeknownst to Amelia, her curiosity led her farther than she intended, crossing the invisible boundary between Tauhiri and Ruataniwa. As she wandered through a dense thicket, she felt an uncanny stillness in the air. Suddenly, the sound of a snapping twig caught her attention. Before she could react, a figure emerged from the shadows. Standing before her was Tane, the prince of Ruataniwa, clad in a traditional feathered korowai and carrying a carved taiaha. His muscular frame and stern demeanor spoke of his warrior upbringing, yet his piercing green eyes softened when they met Amelia's. "Who are you?" Tane asked, his voice deep but not unkind. Amelia hesitated, aware of the danger. "I am Amelia, daughter of Chief Hakaoro," she admitted, her voice steady. Tane's expression darkened for a moment, recognizing her as the enemy. Yet there was something disarming about her presence, her grace, her poise, and the fearless way she met his gaze. "You shouldn't be here," he said, his tone cautious. "It is dangerous for both of us." Amelia, sensing no hostility, replied, "I meant no harm. I only sought adventure." Despite their circumstances, the two found themselves drawn into conversation. They spoke of their villages, their struggles, and their shared desire for peace. Amelia was surprised by Tane's intellect and wisdom, while Tane admired her courage and compassion. Days turned into weeks as Amelia secretly ventured into the forest to meet Tane. They shared stories under the canopy of ancient trees, exchanging laughter and dreams. For the first time, Amelia found someone who truly understood her yearning for freedom and purpose. Tane, too, was captivated by Amelia's spirit. She was unlike anyone he had ever met, bold yet tender, and unafraid to challenge conventions. Their love blossomed amidst the shadows of war, but they knew their union was forbidden. Back in their respective villages, the war showed no signs of abating. Skirmishes at the river grew bloodier, and both chiefs were adamant about claiming victory. Amelia's absences did not go unnoticed, and whispers of her excursions reached Chief Hakaoro. One evening, as Amelia prepared to leave for another secret meeting, her father confronted her. "Where have you been, Amelia?" he demanded. Amelia hesitated but decided to reveal the truth. "I have been meeting with Tane, the Prince of Ruataniwa." Her father's face turned ashen with anger. "Do you realize the betrayal you have committed? He is our enemy." "He is not our enemy," Amelia argued. "He is kind, and he desires peace as much as I do." Chief Hakauro, however, would not be swayed. He forbade Amelia from leaving the village, but her resolve only strengthened. Meanwhile, Tane faced his own challenges. Warriors from Ruataniwa discovered his secret meetings with Amelia and reported to Chief Tearanga. Furious, the chief accused Tane of treason. "You have brought shame to our people," Tearanga thundered. Tane stood firm. "Amelia and I believe in peace. This war is tearing our people apart over a river that could sustain us both." But his father was unyielding, ordering him to end the relationship and prepare for an all-out assault on Tauhiri. Desperate to end the war and protect their love, Amelia and Tane devised a daring plan. They would meet at the contested river and plead for peace in front of both villages. On the day of the meeting, Amelia and Tane stood hand in hand by the riverbank, their presence shocking both tribes. "Enough blood has been shed," Amelia declared, her voice resolute. "This river was meant to nourish, not divide us," Tane added. "We are not enemies. Our love proves that unity is possible. Let us find a way to share this land." Their words stirred murmurs among the warriors, many of whom were weary of the endless fighting. However, the chiefs remained skeptical. To prove their sincerity, Amelia and Tane proposed a truce. They would offer themselves as hostages to the opposing village for a month. If they could survive without harm, it would demonstrate that peace was achievable. Reluctantly, the chiefs agreed. Amelia went to Ruataniwa, where she faced suspicion and hostility, while Tane endured similar treatment in Tauhiri. During this time, both villages observed the couple's unwavering commitment to each other and their belief in peace. Gradually, the hostility began to dissolve. When the month ended, Amelia and Tane returned to the river, where the villagers from both sides had gathered. Chief Hakaoro and Chief Tearanga, seeing the courage and love that had bridged the divide, finally agreed to negotiate. The river would be shared, with both villages contributing to its preservation. The war ended, and the villages came together in a grand ceremony by the river. Amelia and Tane's love had not only united them, but also inspired hope for future generations. Dressed in ceremonial korowai, Amelia and Tane exchanged vows, symbolizing the union of their tribes. The river, once a source of conflict, became a symbol of harmony. Amelia and Tane's story became legend, a testament to the power of love and understanding. Their children grew up learning the value of unity, ensuring that the peace they fought for endured. Through their courage and determination, Amelia and Tane proved that even amidst the darkest conflicts, love can be a beacon of hope.